Hey you guys, I am back for a video dose. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to another episode of this Piscean Reports. Hopefully, how you guys doing? I was gonna say, hopefully you guys, I'm just gonna jump straight to it. Say, you know what? Hopefully you guys are having a fabulous day. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome aboard. Okay, so happy to have you guys tune in for this second video. This video here, you guys, this video is really different. It's different. It's concerning. It's very concerning. I have a couple of cards here. I want to tell you the backdrop before I show you. The last few weeks, I've been seeing these this first card here. It's called Teak Strength. I'll give you the minute of the meaning of it in a second. So yesterday I did a video on America, the situation in America, and as I'm doing the video, I'm being very light with it. Very, I don't like fear mongering or fear energy. I try not to do that or be that, but at the same time, I wanted to definitely be nice. I'm going to be as nice as I can when I do this video. But this morning I said, you know what, that last card in the video, we're not going to take it. and the word was righteous protest. Woo! Unity, solidarity, taking a stand, challenging authority, rejecting the status quo. You guys, that was the last card in that video. And that's very, I didn't want to say anything then. I tried to focus more on the cards before it that said everything, ultimately things will be okay, but there's going to be some other stuff as well. Because to see that as the outcome of America's situation, and I was shuffling some cards today and it came out again. It came out again. So I really want to say this. I'm concerned. I'm genuinely concerned because, like I said, for weeks I saw the first card, Teak Strength. And the message for Teak Strength says, be able to withstand the coming economic shifts. Make wise moves. You guys. And I saw it in my reading for weeks. And I was like, I'm blowing it off. I see it and I go, oh, okay, whatever. And then it came up in another reading and I said, okay. And then and it came up again. I said, okay, I'll just don't do a lot of spending. I got it. I got you. But now seeing that and then seeing we're not going to take it, and to have it come up again today, righteous protest, defiance, unity, solidarity, taking a stand, challenging authority, rejecting the status quo. You guys, I honestly, genuinely feel like it's about to be some stuff. I don't like, I don't like being that I don't believe in that. Oh my gosh, and I'm going to make everybody scared and worried, but at the same time, I can't, I feel like I almost want to say some shit's getting ready to go down, you guys. Oh my God, like that is crazy. That's crazy. To see it again and for weeks to see the first card. In the other video that I did before this one about being chosen, I said there were some things that I was going to save for this video here. And this is one of the things, I feel like a lot of people are going through it at this time. I've been through this phase. I definitely been through that homeless phase, and it's scary. It's scary because you don't know where you're going to go, and you don't know what you're going to do. And on all you have is your faith and your trust in the Most High. Some of you, if you are blessed enough and lucky enough, you have the kind of money where you're like, you know what, I'm going to save up and I'm going to buy a bunch of stuff, and so if things do happen, I'll be okay. But at the same time, not everybody has not everybody has that. We don't have the money to go out and buy this and buy that and stock up and do this and do that. We're literally going to be at the mercy of the heavens. I don't know where I'm going to go. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't, and that's a little concerning. So I said, yesterday I was very lighthearted, and this will be a short video. I was very lighthearted and very flippant, honestly, in that last video. I didn't want to, like I said, I don't believe in fear mongering and all that kind of stuff, but to see this come up again, to be able to withstand, teach strength, be able to withstand the coming economic shifts, making wise moves, and then seeing we're not going to take it. Honestly, I think, and I said that America is legitimately going to have to, I don't want to say take up arms, but at the same time, I feel like not necessarily, but taking a stand, definitely taking a stand. Everybody's going to be like, we're not doing this. Y'all must be out your damn mind if you think you're going to let this happen, if you think we are going to let this happen. Because a lot of us love this country. We love our country. It's not fair. This is the first time in the history of America that Americans are considering living someplace else. The first time in America's history. We saw that during World War II, those in Germany and all those those European countries that they invaded, Poland and things like that. These people were afraid for their lives that this government was doing this crazy takeover, and they fled out of fear to another country. This is the first time that Americans are actually considering or saying that this is not okay, what's happening is not okay, and this is not right, and yeah, I'm seeing the writing on the wall, and I might want to get to, dip out. I might want to step out, It's interesting. It's very interesting. And to see this, I would not be surprised. And then in that last card, I had that king in the reverse. That leader in the reverse. And I wonder, is the reversal of that to denote the energy that this leader is in? In the upright, you're an upright person. You're a righteous leader. In the reverse, you are a dictator. You're a tyrant. You're all things wrong, And it could also indicate, if it isn't that, it could indicate a topple of the status quo, which is what you see here, rejecting the status quo. And it could quite literally be, a toppling of the status quo. That's a trip. That's definitely something to look at, and it's something to consider, I just want to make a quick little video and put my little 2 cents in, and I'm like, you know what? Seeing this yesterday and having seen teak strength so many weeks in a row, like a warning from the universe. Listen, you might want to, don't do any ridiculous spending, and don't really, and a lot of people are saying, you know what? Let's stop. Taking a defiant stance could literally be, no, we're not going to keep paying these costs for the electric and the gas and the whole nine, and there may be some kind of craziness. It may be. I don't know. Well, kind of, sort of. The vibe that I'm getting says I don't want to sit up here and try to say, oh no, and I don't think so. And no, man, I'm seeing this. And it's, I feel like this really might go down. It really might go down because Americans, it's us or them at the end of the day. At some point, it's just going to come to that point. Listen, it's us or them, okay? And this is not okay, and we're not going to continue this. We're not going to accept. We're not just going to accept what you're doing, And I think America is going to start taking a defiant stand, and it's going to go down. But I did see in the reading that I did this morning, I grabbed the cards because I said, you know what, that's concerning. If it comes up again, I'm going to do a video about it. And it did. We're not going to take it, came up again, right? So I said, okay. And the card that also came up is we are the champions, which is a good sign. For those of you who are saying, you know what, I'm about ready to take a stand. This is not, we're not doing this no more. Like, this is crazy. You're not going to run us like this. This is our country. None of this is okay. You're not turning this into a dictatorship. This isn't going to become that. We have the rights in this country. We, the American people, not the government, the American people. The government works for the American people, and I think they got it twisted. They got it all effed up. Okay, they do. They're like, no, we got it, and the American people are going to start saying, no, we got it, and they're going to stand up and they're going to start saying something, and it's going to probably be a mess. But I love to see that in that reading was we are the champions. Victory, conquest, success, achievement, mastery, the upper hand, triumph. I love that. I love that. Look at that. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So, if things do get like they're going to get, I don't like to really put that energy out there, but at the same time, if I'm seeing it, it's like I'd be foolish to not say something, at least throw it out there, at least say, you know what, there's a possibility. Okay, but I do like seeing that we are the champions did ultimately come out, so that's good. That's beautiful. All right. And then, like I said, those who are going through it right now, look at it this way. You are learning how to be strong. You are finding out that you are stronger than you knew. All of us are going to find out just how strong we really can be when being strong is the only thing you have to do or to be. When that's your only choice, that's your only option. When being strong is your only option, you're going to find out just how strong you guys really are. So that's beautiful. And I hate that this is happening. I hate it. I hate it with everything in me. This is not right. What's happening in this country is not right. It's not okay. And like they said, why are we taking this? Like, this is our country. We, the people, run this, not the government. The government is supposed to work for us, not the other way around. And we have to remember that. And I don't know what it's going to take. I don't know. I'm not like that. Maybe if I was able to, I always said I was going to keep meditating, and one day that section, that piece of me, that light that would click on, and it would just tell me straight out, this is what's going to happen, and this is what you can look forward to, in which case I would love it, because then I would come and tell you guys, this is what we're going to happen, and this is what you're going to expect, and you guys are going to be okay, but we need to do, and you're going to do, and you're going to. And ultimately, because you guys are going to do A, B, C, and X, Y, Z, you're going to be successful. You guys are going to regain and take control of your country, But anyway, I just wanted to leave that with you guys, if it goes down, ultimately, and sometimes, you have to go through a little bad to get to the good, You know, consider all these other countries that are at war. You know, they go through bad. This is the first time in, you know, I guess in, I don't want to say civilized society, but in recent society since, you know, the Civil War, where we are going to be at war with ourselves, which is insane. Who ever thought? Who would thought that the government would try to overtake its people? Like, are you kidding? Yeah, they got us messed up. Like, what? You know? So, whatever needs to happen will happen. Okay? But ultimately, I think we're going to be okay. I did see that in the cards before. The Ten of Cups, you know. I feel like we're going to be okay. But just, you know, don't be surprised. I hope none of that happens. I hope I'm wrong all day. But like I said, I just wanted to show you that that's just something I had been seeing. And I just thought I'd throw that out there. Like, oh my gosh, you guys, this is what I'm seeing. And this is what I think. And hopefully none of that will happen. But if it does, you know, the king in the reverse. I don't know if we're going to topple the king or we're going to topple the do a hostile takeover or something on the government and be like, y'all kind of you're getting too big headed here. Y'all think y'all running stuff, and no, it's we the people. Okay, we put you there. Don't get it twisted. But whatever, we'll see. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go. That's the message that I had, and I hope you liked it. If you did, at least everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. You know, sometimes we just have to, you know, do some things, make some things happen. But ultimately, everything is going to be okay, and we love our country, and we have our own best interests at heart here. Okay? So we'll see. Whatever. You know, if there's a God, none of that will happen. And I could be like, whew. But if it does, you know, we are the champions. There's that. We are the champions. Okay? All right. I'm going to go. I love you guys. I'll see you next time on the next video. Y'all have a great rest of your day. All right? Talk to you later. Bye-bye.